Well, our most favorite in the world rock hound, Jay King, is here. I always say he will go up and under and through and over. Occasionally, he will literally fly himself, because he has a pilot's license, into the most obscure places in the world to bring us the most obscure stories, but really some of the most unusual and unique gemstones. You are in for a treat. You will see some amazing, amazing clearance prices. We have a brand new mine find. What does that mean? Well, it's a stone that's no one's ever seen before, and it's coming up later on tonight. We have a great little 5 and 5, which means 5 items in 5 minutes, and quite frankly, just a darn good time. We want you to be a part of it. Do give us a call. Let us know, hey, what do you love about Jay? Say hi to Jay. Let us know, have you been hanging out with Jay for many, many years here with us at HSN? Or if you're brand new, we'd love to hear from you too. Let me give you a sneak peek at just a couple of items. It is going to be fun. Jay, we have just, you guys have knocked yourselves out, loaded the shows up. I'm gonna give you a head start on this. If you want one of the longest, best value in a turquoise necklace that we've ever offered, we have it in tonight's show. I do not have a lot of these at all. I would highly recommend order early. Why do you want this? Because you know what? Elongating anything looks fantastic. I'm gonna put it on. You can double this up if you want to. It acts as a frame for all your other turquoise. It's the perfect nugget size to really add texture to a whole lot of necklaces that you're wearing. It'll just be a home run. Please remember, everything you see tonight has 5 flex pays, and many items like this one has free shipping. Also, you ready for this? Even Jay and I couldn't believe this. And Jay's not gonna tell you this story right now. He's gonna tell you this story in just a couple of minutes, okay? But here we go, you ready? One of the most popular and most famous watches that Jay has ever created is sitting on my wrist. It is now, for the first time ever, $200 off. Yes, that is your favorite lapis. Here's this gorgeous, gorgeous pink, beautiful opal. Yes, this is in sterling silver, which is even more amazing. And yes, we have the lowest price ever. Now, here's what's really unique in tonight's show. I have both sizes. We have small, medium, and we have medium, large. Go early on this. We've never done $200 off. Jay and I are so excited about it, and he will share a very interesting story about this coming up later on that just happened to him. So I just want to give you a heads up on a couple items I think are going to sell out early. All right, let's get started. It is the very first airing on a really adorable pair of great earrings, and here they are. We have 90 seconds, Jay, I'm just giving you a heads up. Great clearance price, your choice of the red coral or the turquoise. Jay, with now, I don't know, 75 seconds left. Welcome. Thanks for joining us.
Nothing like pressure.
No, just a little bit. What do you love best about these earrings?
I think they're just, okay, number one, we made these in several different colors. These are the last two. They both are different, slightly different, but they're kind of the same theme. These are standalone earrings. These are all hand done. They're just great. They have a great presence to them, but they're not like lead weights on your earlobes, right? Yeah. So you've got it. You can even get it in that beautiful. It says red coral, but it's kind of a red orangish coral, and then purple turquoise. And of course, we know turquoise does not come in purple. It's an enhancement process, but it's an enhancement process that only one guy knows how to do. It's where they take really light blue turquoise and they heat it with other minerals and over real slow heat over a 6-week period to do that.
No kidding.
It looks just like Sujali. But look at the presence on these on Sue.
Sue.
Look at the size of these on Sue.
Oh, they're gorgeous.
Isn't that great?
And
I mean,
you know what?
really
and
got a good
fun.
look.
And they really, I think, brighten up your wardrobe. I think they're very playful, Jay. They're kind of that unusual take, and it almost looks like a raindrop with a little spider web in the middle of it. Just beautiful design. Now, here's what's even better. These were originally $129.90. Jay, how about that? $49.90. Sterling silver. This is your only time you're going to get it with the 5 flex. It's under $10. That is huge. And today, if you use your HSN card, we'll give you a 6th flex on any of Jay's pieces. Again, don't wait on these. We've never done this price before. Jay, this really is remarkable. You couldn't make those today for $49.90.
You couldn't build it even close. My cost to build them would be more than that. My cost.
Right? Crazy.
My cost would be way more than that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not even half off, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
just
true.
because we've just got a few left, and that's
huge.
it.
This is huge. Yeah. Over 60% off.
Okay,
wow.
And they're right here. You're looking at the size, but you saw them on Sue. I mean, these have big presence. These are great big earrings.
So pretty. All right, we're going to wrap up on those. I just asked stay on the line. Now, here's what you're also going to discover is many of these items will sell out very quickly. So just a little heads up, if you see something you love early on, at least jot the item number down. We'll keep you updated. All right, well, we've been doing a really wonderful series. Actually, it's one of my favorite things that we've done this month, quite frankly. And it's talking to wonderful people like Jay King, and we had Adrian the other day, but we have this thing called 40 Years of Entrepreneurs. And we have the dreamers who are coming onto HSN and our American Dream segments, and they're trying to become, you know, have these wonderful products. And then we have the founders who've actually reached their American dream and have been on with us for many years. And of course, Jay's one of our founders. And Jay started making jewelry actually to pay tuition. How awesome is that, right? Traveled all around the world as you do to find materials to make his jewelry, which you'll see with our launch coming up. Also joined us 22 years ago. 22 years. That's crazy. Okay, Jay King. I have never seen that picture. Where's that from?
Okay, well, that's my mom. And that's me. That's just as I started out. That's me in college, and that was my Johnny Paycheck look.
Oh my gosh!
You know, cowboy hats and cowboy boots in my life aren't a fashion statement, they're a reality. But why? You know, I looked at that picture. My mom sent me this picture. I didn't even know this. And that's right when I got started. I'd probably been in the jewelry business maybe a year, 2 years.
Look at your big belt buckle, too. You gotta love that.
That's turquoise. Look at the size of that baby.
Well, my first question to you, though, is you actually went to college, since it's helped you pay tuition, to be a veterinarian. And then you changed. What was that biggest challenge of trying to overcome and switch what you were going to do in life?
It's really funny, you know, life's a journey, and where you end up sometimes is like a place that you never ever dreamt that that's what you do. I started out to be a veterinarian. I grew up around farm animals my whole life. I still have a huge affinity for animals. But I was going to be a veterinarian. I was working 3 jobs. One of my jobs was making jewelry. Wow. And it turned into a career.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but I was doing it just to make to be able to pay for tuition.
Right.
Yeah, and then just kind of progressed. I fell in love with it, and here we are.
He is today. All right, next question for you, and I think this is important. Jay goes around the world finding stones. He works directly with these miners all over the world, and everything you do is 100% in-house. He does not outsource anything. Why is it important for you that you hand select your stones?
It's really important for me. Basically, what I've done is how I started was actually acquiring the rough materials, building the jewelry, selling it direct. Number one, you have more of an affinity for it. You have a reality for where it came from, and it means more to. I think it means more that I can control it. I can control the quality. Also, I know what I'm selling. I know exactly what it is, and also everything you work with has a kind of a different context. Rather than you're just having somebody make something for you and then you go out and sell it. Right. It's really kind of. I guess it's like if you cook a very special meal for yourself and you make it from scratch, it always tastes better than if you go out and order something somewhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
And I've been able to do that and translate that to everybody else, and it's I think that people appreciate it.
They do, yeah. And we all do. And thank you for 22 years and counting.
Yes, I started when I was 2.
That's true. He's 24.
I'm 24 now.
I did notice your hair was a little different from that picture a little earlier. I'm just saying.
What you don't see is there was a ponytail behind that.
Oh, really? There was even a ponytail? Yeah. Oh, my gosh, that's even better. All right, Jay, now we're going to move on. We have so much to get to. By the way, stay on the line for the first set of earrings. Heads up, I have less than 200 of this necklace you're about to see. Instead of $209.90, $79.90 tonight. Just a couple available, 5 flex. Lowest price we've ever done. And, Jay, this is yellow and green multi-gem stone. You had a couple different stones.
Okay, well, you got 2 stones here. Okay, you've got Ethiopian chrysoprase, which is the big stones, the big freeform cabochons that are in this, or the big freeform beads that you see here. That's Ethiopian chrysoprase. You can't even get this. As far as I know, we're the only ones that have ever brought it to air. This is some of the last of that material that I have. We didn't even have enough to build this. And then the lemon lime, which is kind of getting washed out here, but if you see it here, it's almost like key lime pie, lemon lime.
It really is.
That's natural gaspiite. And that is the cleanest gaspiite I've ever obtained in my entire life. My first gaspiite I ever got came out of a nickel mine in Australia. And this I found in Africa, and I thought it was lemon chrysoprase, is what I thought it was.
Ooh, there's a good shot of it.
Okay, now there you go, Sue. See, because now, you can see it there, and it's not getting washed out.
Right.
But you can see this is all of the big freeform beads there, and they're faceted on one side, they're smooth on the other. Or they alternate. The thing with this, you've got that big, bold look. You got 2 very unique materials, And as far as the Ethiopian chrysoprase, that is the first, that was a new mine find for us. I've never seen anybody even have this material. I was on a trip buying opal in Ethiopia when we found that. So I don't think anybody's ever seen that before.
It's beautiful.
It's really a very amazing. It looks great. Look at the presence it has on
Oh my
suit,
gosh, I mean,
right?
It just fills the neckline. It looks so good on, and we don't have a lot of time on it. Just stay right there. I'll let you know when it is completely sold out. We will never repeat the clearance prices. And when we say clearance, these aren't things you didn't like. It's very popular items.
Just
we
we
just
don't
have
have
a
very many
handful.
left.
Yeah, and Jay's got so many things coming in as we head towards the Christmas season. So if you would like this sterling silver extender on the back, that's a wow look. That's one you put on and go, hello, you know, I'm here. And I just want you to stay right there for it. We're down to about 180 left, and that'll be gone. All right, I'm going to give you a sneak peek at something coming up. Now, Jay, seriously, I can only give you like 15 seconds, but this is a brand new mine find.
This is insane. This is strawberry
so
quartz.
Excited about this.
I've never seen anything like this in my life. This comes out of Brazil. People, I'm just telling you, this is a natural quartz, strawberry quartz. This is it. A brand new mine find. You're getting a peek at it now with all the accessories did. We use all the material. I've never seen anything like this. This is all natural. It is the most amazing quartz.
It's gorgeous. All right, so there it is. There's your first peek at it. So those of you like Pat in Michigan, who we will get to your phone call in just a second, and you love his new mine finds and you collect them, there you go. You got that early peek. All right, we got to move on. Now we have a beautiful, beautiful malachite ring that we're featuring, and also I'm going to show you a really, really pretty necklace to go along with it, which is a little bit different, but we'll check this. We'll do the ring first. How about, Jay? It's 5 through 12, and again, look at the clearance price, $59.90. That's awesome.
This is crazy. And this is a friend of ours in Utah, Moab, Utah, and him and his wife, his beautiful bride, who's a great artist, they are the ones that mine this. They mine it all by hand. It's mined in Moab, Utah, and this is azurite and malachite combined. And really we've got some footage we'll show you. Here's the mine. I'm actually at the mine. That's the blueberry. That's the biggest piece of equipment that they have at the mine.
Oh my.
They run everything through the sluice here. And you can see that now they do this all by hand. And it's him and his wife. This is Bill. And that's how it comes out of the ground. Those are blueberries, but you can see the azurite and malachite. We've combined them together. But this is a really unique, very, very, very tough material to get. You don't. A friend of mine just sent me a picture of some that they found in Morocco that looks a little different. But you know, this is truly anytime that we can buy from American miners, or that we can work with American artists. We always do that whenever possible. So I flew in to Bill, to the mine in Moab, and if you've ever flown in there, I gotta tell you, my plane's what they call a STOL aircraft. It's a twin, but it's got STOL tips on it, so it can land anywhere. I mean, I can land it on dirt roads. I can land it anywhere. Moab was a challenge, and it was paved. Really? It was a paved runway, but it only goes one way, and it was blowing about 60 miles an hour when I came in there, and they were just like, I just came in literally. I had to literally I almost had one wing touching this side of the tarmac, and then came in like that and just eased it on, and then had to go full aileron just to keep it on the thing. It's bouncing around. But they were there when I taxied up. They were both clapping, you know. But we went up to the mine that day, and we helped them mine. And I have to tell you, on the King side of my family, we're mainly farmers, ranchers, agrarian type people, right? Mm-hmm. On my mother's side, we're more so the mining. That's where I get my mining gene from. Wow. And I will tell you, mining, anybody who's got a miner in their family, they know it's a labor of love, because there's no way in heck I would do that on a daily basis. These people, they love it. And Bill and his wife, they just absolutely love this mine. It's their deposit. They live out in this beautiful, beautiful canyon in the middle of nowhere. It's just like something out of National Geographic. It's just unbelievable. I mean, what they wake up to every morning. But I will tell you, this is a very unique, unusual material. It's an American mine, and it's azurite and malachite. We've combined them together. When they get it in the mine, as you saw the rough material, sometimes it comes out as malachite, sometimes it's pure azurite, and then sometimes it's azurite malachite mixed. And so what we did is we did what Mother Nature does naturally anyway, and mixed it more to where it's more azurite than malachite, but it's just a nice high blue and that beautiful, beautiful green malachite. I just really like it.
Oh, it's
and
gorgeous.
I love the fact that it's you know, it really is talk about an American dream, American story. If I could sit here and tell you their story, it's amazing. And she is a phenomenal artist, and she does sculptures that sell for literally hundreds of thousands of dollars in the middle of nowhere. In the middle of the nowhere, and she's got this studio, and like, you know, we were helping them mine, and then she said, "Do you want to see my studio?" And I thought, yeah, okay, you know. We went, holy heck! I was just happy that my wife wasn't with us, because I would have been bankrupt. I would have had to sell everything, including my grandchildren, to be able to afford it. Beautiful.
Wow.
She does beautiful bronzes and sculptures, and she gets in there. She has her own foundry. I mean, and she does, and it's literally in the middle of nowhere.
Wow.
So it's truly an American story, you know, and I think that's what's cool. You know, Americans are so innovative and so creative and so artistic. It really, really is cool.
Okay, so I just want to give you a quick update too. Let me tell you about the necklace, and then we're going to say hi to Pat real quick in Michigan. Yeah, how much time do I have? Because I don't want to rush Pat. That's what I'm asking. I have 3 minutes? Okay, well, I'm going to have to rush Pat. Here we go, beaded necklace. I love this, girls. Super long, and believe it or not, we're at 28 inches plus 3 more inches on the sterling silver extender, which means you can have a ball with this necklace. And Jay, I love it because it looks obviously beautiful. Back to the ring we just featured. Let me turn it this way. Oh, if I can do it. You ready? There we go. And again, you can really adjust that to what you'd like, but that's beautiful, Jay.
And then look at the, you know, the same thing with the ring, all individually handcrafted. I just saw this price. I didn't even know that.
Isn't that crazy? $159, $79.90.
I just saw that price. Okay, that's just
awesome.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, it is amazing.
Yeah, I mean, that's crazy. I couldn't build it and sell it for that. There's just no way. And again, this is all real azurite malachite. They're not color enhanced. There's no kind of treatment that does. The necklace is made out of pure, I think that's lapis.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, so you got lapis
on the neck. Yeah.
Lapis on the necklace, but if you look at the lapis, the grade of the lapis on the necklace, this is like AA, AAA grade lapis. I mean, this is like super fine. Just the lapis necklace alone would cost me more than that.
$79.90,
yeah,
right.
just the lapis necklace alone.
All right, real quick, I'm going to say hi to Pat in Michigan. Hi, Pat. Thank you for waiting. You're on with Jay.
Hi, how are you, Jay? And how are you,
Suzanne.
Suzanne.
Nice to meet you.
Suzanne.
As long as you remember my name.
Yes, all that matters.
I had to get one of you right? What I want to tell you is I'm real happy that you decided to go into the field you decided to go into, because you not only are my favorite jeweler, but you are my favorite TV show.
Oh, well,
that's
cool. Thank you.
awesome.
That means a lot. Well, thank you very much. Yeah, you know, it's funny, you know, how, you know, like, I always had an affinity for stones. Okay, I've always been a rock hound, but I'd never really made jewelry. But I mean, you know, it's really funny how you end up in life. But I got to tell you, I'm very pleased now. I'm really happy. When I turned 50, I remember my mom saying, "Do you think you'll ever go back to vet school?"
Oh,
you gotta love
funny.
moms. You gotta love moms.
So cute.
Yeah.
All right, the necklace is now gone in the ring. We're down to just a couple of sizes left. Stay right there. All right, I want to show you Jay's silver collar. Grab these two when you. I want to show you Jay's silver collar only because this is the lowest price we've ever done on this darn thing. And I think if you have a lot of Jay's pieces, like Pat, and Pat, thanks for joining us. And you, most of the time, even if you're new, for example, on this brand new Strawberry Mine Find, which Jay, we've already sold a bunch of them. Most of his necklaces you can totally take off, right? And what's great is you go, well, what do I do with them then? Well, what happens is, watch what happens. If you have just one of his beautiful silver collars, all of a sudden, the necklace itself, which is such a huge value, is great. Look at that alone, right? Okay, now watch what happens when I slip on the pendant to the collar, and then you add the necklace below it. And again, you futz with this at home, but you get the idea. Look what happens. All of a sudden you wear it this way, you wear it that way, and you wear them together, and it completely changes all those beautiful pendants you already have at home. So if you've never, ever, ever picked up one of Jay's collars, and of course it's totally adjustable, all sterling, this is your moment. Lowest price ever. I have 180. You just saw that beautiful necklace sell out so quickly. So again, what a great opportunity. Jay, I know we only have a couple seconds on this, but that's why I love your collars the most.
You know, the thing with the collar is another thing in my life. It just goes to show, like, I started out to be a vet, ended up in doing jewelry. The same thing with the collar. I made a beautiful pendant out of fire agate for my mother, and it was a nice big gold pendant. And I was looking for a collar to put it on, and the only collars I could find were just these round collars. And if you didn't put the pendant, if you just wore the collar, it looked like, you know, she looked like she was in Africa with like where the dancers, you know, so they would have like this neck ring. And so I thought, well, that doesn't make sense. It needs to conform to the collarbone, and so that's why we developed those.
All right, so we're going to show you real quick because those are going to be sold out, and again, they never go on sale. Well, I'll tell you what we'll mark the price off. We never ever put them on sale, okay? That's just a treat. I mean, especially when it's like a clearance style price, so that's pretty awesome. All right, Jay, we're gonna give you guys another peek, and let me tell you the story behind this, because I am so pumped about this. Ready, you ready? Oh, I love the color. It's brand new. This is your first look at it today. It's an Amazonite beaded necklace, 3 gorgeous strands, the yummiest color. Look at that color. And we're at under $100, free shipping on this one specifically. And of course, we got 5 flex. Just real quick, Jay, it's brand new for us tonight.
Brand new, and this is a tropical Amazonite. It comes out of Madagascar. You do find this a material in Brazil, but this is brand new. We just obtained the material.
And that's your first look. All right, we're gonna move on. Oh, I'm so pumped about this next collection, and I know you will be too, because I put this on. I'm gonna show you all the pieces at once, because I put this on and I was like, oh my goodness, Jay, goodness gracious. So here we go. We're gonna talk about first the ring, and this is a brand new Kingman collection, which I don't get to say very often, Jay. And we both I went nuts. I was like, Jay, this is stunning. We've got the cuff coming up, I hope, and here's this magnificent ring. So what's the story behind this?
Okay, I bought this material at least over 5 years ago, maybe 6 years ago. Now, the Kingman mine is still operational. About 6 years ago, the market changed. Everybody that, as you know, this is the Kingman mine, by the way. It's an open pit copper mine. What happened is, you know, the turquoise market, 6 years ago just went crazy. Sleeping Beauty mine shut down. All the American turquoise all of a sudden went nuts. I thought at the time this is a fad. And so, but here's the thing, okay? I love buying anything, you know, especially if I can buy American rough. But also when I buy things, I have to buy them at a price where I can manufacture and know that I'm giving you a super good deal, right? I mean, it's not just the look, it's not just the material, but it's also, there's a lot of materials, just so you know, that I pass on, but I pass on it just because it's not that I don't love the material, it's not that I don't see the value in the material, it's just that I can't, when I do a design, when I weigh it all out, when I figure it out, I just can't really give you really a screaming deal, something that I really think is really amazing. Now, I will tell you this right now, okay, this is brand new. This cuff and this ring, they're brand new. These are the largest Kingman cabochons I've ever used. This is, if not the highest grade Kingman that you're seeing here that I've ever had. If it's not, it's close. It's in the top 3 of the rough materials that I got out of this mine. And I've been doing business with the Kingman mine for over 30 years. In fact, the Kingman mine is where I met my wife, and I still hold that against Marty. No, I'm just kidding. She's in England. I can say whatever I want.
You can say whatever you want.
Really, look, I can say anything I want, right?
Maybe she's watching online.
Hopefully she's not streaming this. Otherwise,
Hi,
I'm in
Sheila.
trouble. But yeah, Suzanne knows my wife. So,
She's
but you know, this mine, I'm just saying they're great friends of ours. We go way back. I know them really well. But what's happened is this material right now. Okay, I gave you this. This is some of the last of the material that we have. We don't keep, we always keep the ultimate best rough material. I learned that early in my life. Always keep the absolute cream of the crop to the end. We're running out of Kingman turquoise. Right now, if I went to replace this, could I replace this material? Absolutely. They're getting high-grade material out. The material right now, minimum 3 to 5 times. Take the cost of this, that ring, multiply by minimum 3, probably more like 5. Wow. And that's what I would have to sell that for. Look at the size of this. If you're a person who likes to get noticed that wants this, and this is Kingman, but it's not just Kingman, it's the high clear blue. Very little of the Kingman turquoise was ever this color with the real clear. Back in the day, in the 60s and stuff, it was known for the clarity and the big high blue. I'm just telling you, I cut the material that I had. I designed Mondo stuff when I designed this cuff. And by the way, Suzanne, when she came out, she fell in love with this.
The first thing I put on, I was like, I'm wearing this cuff.
And and she put it on. Look at the size of this.
I just want to mention one thing, Jay, real quick while we're on the ring. If you have big knuckles, I would say go up a size, girls, okay? Because this is all completely handmade. So if you're kind of in between sizes, like a 6 or a 7, which I am, sometimes I can wear a 6, sometimes in Jay's I wear a 7, I would say go up one size on this ring, wouldn't you agree?
I would say just because of the width of the shank, if you wear a 7,
look at that.
Go up to an 8.
An 8, yeah, look at that.
But if you look at this, they're all hand done. They're all manufactured from sterling silver sheet material, which is custom made in a foundry in the United States for us. These are all done one at a time by our silversmiths, and that's the big deal here. Okay, this is old school. These aren't cast. These aren't stamped. These are all individually hand done, hand scribed, all done by hand. All the turquoise cut by hand. This is the natural color. And again, this material was purchased at minimum 5, at least maybe going on 6 years ago. This is some of the last of the Kingman rough I had. If I try to go buy this today, they have this quality of rough right now. That's what they're getting. It literally minimum 3 times to 5 times. I would say for this quality of the blue and the clarity, at least 5-time markup is what you'd have to pay for this.
It's
now,
so pretty.
What I did is I'm making these designs, and I'm holding my price at what I paid for this material 6 years ago, okay? I didn't take it. I could literally take this material, take it to other people, to other manufacturers that I know in New Mexico and Arizona, and sell it for way more than what any one item that you're seeing here is being priced at. But I don't do that. I believe that, I want to make sure you get a deal. I kind of cried when I did this. It's like one of those things when you're down to the last of something, and you know you're not going to be able to replace that.
Yeah.
But
That's got to be a little sad, really.
But I wanted to go out with something that you're going to remember that is stunning, that is absolutely over the top, crazy value, crazy price, crazy quality, and this is it. If you want to collect Kingman turquoise, nobody can buy Kingman, do these size of cabochons, and even come close. I don't care who they are. They can't even come close to this price.
Now, I'm going to show something really quick, Jay, just because to give you an idea. On most turquoise rings, this would be the stone you'd see on a ring. I'm just giving you a size idea, okay? So I'm just grabbed the necklace, because that's normally what a ring is. That just gives you an idea how big this stone is. And also, I think it's really important, Jay, to explain, these are full cabochons. You're thinking, oh, how?
No, these aren't doublets or anything.
These are not doublets. These
solid
are
turquoise.
Full, solid cabochons. The ring, let's do a sizing update, Adam. We popped out the earrings. I am over the moon about these earrings, too. I wish I owned them. I wish I would have bought them before I went on the air. I think they're so pretty. And this cuff is the biggest size cuff that Jay Jay's ever done. And guess what? Wildly comfortable. That's what I told him. I said, oh my gosh, you can actually still use your hand and wear such an impressive piece. All right, here we go. Size 5 is sold out. I now have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now size 12 is sold out. We've already sold 266. I have a little over 400, but I will tell you I have about 300 people now on the line, or you're jumping on .com, which I love you girls to go to .com because you know how to get these pieces. This is a one and done, basically, Jay. I mean, there's no way.
There's absolutely no way to bring this back. There's no way to, okay, could I buy this turquoise? Absolutely. You want to pay 5 times this price? There you go. Okay, because that's what it will be. It'll be minimum 3, probably more like 5 for this quality, because this is some of the higher quality material that they had, the Clarity Blue. I want to point something out. Okay, this is, look how big that turquoise ring is. Do you see, Suzanne can put her fingers together, right? Are they comfortable?
Oh,
I'm not trying to put words in your mouth, but
always comfortable.
Because
yeah, you're right. That's a great point.
They're hand done. They're not cast. This is done from sterling silver sheet material, so you can see. So you've got this tensile strength. You've got that structure, that strength, because it's American silver sheet that's custom made. You can't go anywhere in the world. There is no place in this planet Earth that you can go that I'm aware of, and I've tromped a little bit of the tundra out there, that you can get sterling silver sheet even made except for America. The stuff that they have that I've seen in Africa and Europe, they say, oh yeah, we get sheet. It's like aluminum foil. You can literally take it and grind it. I can make a ball out of it and toss it at you.
Really?
This is all beautiful. Custom made. They make it to our specifications. To our total specifications, all hand done, all hand polished. You can't get better.
And you can feel it. You can feel this isn't that tinty, wimpy, yucky stuff. It's really got a great heft to it. All right, we're going to wrap up on the ring. We will totally let you know when it's gone. I'm down to just a couple of sizes. Be patient. Now we're moving right on, and again, just don't hesitate. And Trish in Texas, I promise if you can stay on the line, I will get to your call in 1 second. Biggest cuff Jay has ever done, and there is an immense amount of stunning sterling silver on this cuff. It's delicious, that's the only word I have for this. And these earrings, I think, are absolutely drop dead gorgeous. That's actually 2 words, gore and just. That's how big a deal that is. So here we go. The earrings are $139.90. The bracelet, the cuff is $369.90. Just to give you an idea on, oh my gosh, oh wait, here we go. Our original price on the cuff, remember this is brand new, $429.90. We were originally going to come out with that, and you know what? I'll tell you, we'd sell every single one of these cuffs, and we'll sell every single one of these earrings at that price. We totally could have. But if you want the big guy, and of course that famous Kingman turquoise, this is your moment. All of this is going to be gone in just a second. So I'm going to grab Trish in Texas real quick. Hi, Trish. You're on with Jay and Suzanne. Thank you so much for being patient.
Oh, my pleasure. What a wonderful chance to say hello to you and to Jay.
Thank you.
And I just wanted to call and say, I live in El Paso, so I'm on the edge here of New Mexico. And everywhere I go, whether it's El Paso or the many places I go in New Mexico, everyone is complimenting me on my gorgeous J. King jewelry. Everyone. I could be in jewelry shops and I'm complimented on my beautiful things. Your designs are amazing.
Well, thank you. And I went to college in Las Cruces. So,
oh, you did? You went to New Mexico State?
Yeah, and my first jewelry sale was in El Paso.
Oh, how exciting. I knew I loved you. I've loved you for years. I've bought you for years. Recently, I've been a bit on a spree because I don't know. Are you just like offering more stuff? It's just heavenly.
It's just all good.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, it's funny, El Paso, though. Yeah, that's wonderful.
Well, Trish,
you know that we can find beautiful turquoise here, and especially even more so up through Albuquerque and Santa Fe.
And you see the prices, right?
Your designs, they're so inspirational. I kind of love unique things. I have the gorgeous turquoise and rainbow calsilica
link bracelet. Yeah. Oh, that was amazing.
Great piece.
Oh, that is so beautiful. Everywhere, I mean, people, and the various rings I have, and I recently got the ceremonial, beautiful, like, ring that was kind of like pyramidal shaped.
Right. Ceremonial turquoise, that's Kingman too, yeah.
Oh, yes, exactly. And I thank HSN for putting the videos onto YouTube, because I really have fun looking at the videos of the mines where things came from. So you're entertaining and educational, and I just appreciate you from the bottom of my heart.
Well, thank
Trish,
you so much.
Thank you. It was great chatting with you. How
That's
sweet
great.
is that?
Isn't that funny?
But she's totally right.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're out that way, you understand. The prices are incredible, and that's why I think it's so much fun to have Jay's quality and the variety, as Trish talked about. For example, this is another just amazing, amazing piece. Why do we love Jay's long pieces? Well, he doesn't do them often, but when he does, they're always wildly popular. It's because a piece like this can be worn alone. You can double it up. You'll see Sue's got it doubled. I knotted it at one point. There's so much you can do with a really long necklace. But what I love is you can take all your other Jay pieces, or all your other turquoise, or maybe it's tiger's eye, or maybe it's one of his more exotic stones, and you can add this to it, which takes a pretty necklace and just makes it more voluptuous and more fun to wear and easy to wear. It's just wonderful to add one of these really key pieces, because for me, Jay's long necklaces, that's the go-to. That's the one you throw on and then you use it as a frame, and I'll put another necklace on in just a second to show you, but it's really just all about giving you immense versatility. Now, little update, sorry, the cuff I had to take off, the ring I take off, I feel completely naked. The earrings that we just had on, they're totally sold out.
All those sold out?
I will tell you, you've got to stay with us, because coming up in the end of next hour, Jay did 6 pieces of a certain collection with Lynn, all 6 sold out. I have, from the same collection, more pieces coming up tonight. I'm not gonna tell you what they are. Isn't that awful? I'm such a tease. But stick around, because if you love that big Kingman piece that you saw, you're still in store for some amazing collectibles, even though that one's now gone. But Jay, what do you love most about the strands?
Well, like in this particular case right here, these are all nuggets, okay? These are natural nuggets. This comes out of the Iron Mountain mine, which is, as far as I know, I don't know of anybody that even has access to this deposit. We're the only ones, my buying group, my turquoise buying group, we're the only ones I know that have any of this material. This is what everybody in the market is going for. This is all the natural color. There's no enhancements to these at all. This is 36 inches. Think about it, 36 inches of natural nuggets. All we've done to this, the only thing that has been done to this is we've taken the natural nuggets and we've done what they call edge grinding them. So we've taken all the rough edges off. And I did have some nuggets, but I guess I didn't put them back in my bowl.
I stole them.
Did you?
Did I say that out loud? Did I say that out loud?
Borrowed. But, okay, I want you to think about this. It's 3 feet. 3 feet of this genuine Iron Mountain turquoise nuggets. So you have 3 feet. It's got the sterling silver hook and eye finding, so it's versatile. Sue's got it here where she's made it double. But you can take this, okay, what's really the key thing when you're buying these long necklaces like this, the 36-inch necklaces especially, you're making one purchase. You're making one buy. You're buying you're making one purchase, but you're buying numerous designs. That right there, that necklace, I can make it into over a dozen designs, just thinking of just a few things I could do with it. Another thing with this is, you have to understand, not all mines produce nuggets. You know, it's not something when you go to any turquoise mine that you're going to find nugget material. In fact, just like the Kingman mine, very, very few nuggets in the Kingman mine. You don't really find it. You find big flats, big plates, big pieces, but you don't find nuggets. But this, you get 36 inches of natural high blue nuggets.
All righty, so we're going to wrap up on that one. And again, it really will become one of those key pieces in your wardrobe. You'll just constantly reach for it because it works like this. This is a beautiful brand new lapis necklace we have coming up. Sorry guys, I know I'm totally hitting my mic. Anyway, here's the beautiful lapis necklace. See what happens when you just add that long strand to it. So I just want to give you a peek at that because that's some of the fun you can have with it. All right, so here's something that's impossible for Jay and I to do.
No,
it is
what's impossible for 5 items for us to talk
minutes.
1 minute.
1 minute. And wait, it's so funny, Jay goes so short sometimes and it actually catches me. I'm like, oh wait. So we think we've got this down, but we're going to do it right now. They're all very limited. You got to move really quick when we do them. And here it is. is our first of our 5 and 5. All right, oh my gosh, I hope you got a glance at this ring because it's gonna be kind of quick. This used to be $99, a retail value of $158, $29.90. That is a full amethyst stone. I will tell you, I think that shot is not doing that stone justice whatsoever. It is so much more clear and so much brighter. Thank you. Yeah, that looks
there
like it's dead in the water.
Show it on, Suzanne.
There we go.
Okay,
now
not only
we're
that.
seeing it.
Okay, look at that other one was dead. You see the checkerboard cut on
Yeah,
this?
I love that.
This is all hand cut. This is checkerboard. I mean, for them to do this is some of the highest grade amethyst you're ever going to see in your life. And that is the most ridiculous price that you're ever going to get. I couldn't.
That's a great ring.
Just the silver alone and the material for the amethyst. Not even cutting that amethyst. The amethyst stone, the amethyst cabochon costs more than that. All right,
Probably the silver costs more than that.
You couldn't buy just the amethyst cabochon. You could not be purchased for that price. That is probably the most crazy, incredible deal you're ever going to see. And look at the size of this. Okay, it's not a little small dinky piece.
No, it's beautiful. All right, we're gonna move off of that one. We gotta keep moving on. I know you love this one. This is all about color. It's a fire opal collection. And again, $199, it's $119.90. We got 5 flecks everywhere. Oh, this is so pretty. And I love the brightness of that fiery opal.
Okay, this is fire opal, comes out of Mexico. We only got a few of these. If you want to get this, you'll never ever be able to buy it for this. I mean, this material is extremely expensive. Extremely rare. It only comes from the one. I only am aware of the one mine that it comes from. I don't know of any other mine that it comes from. But this is just beyond ridiculous. It's beyond ridiculous for a price.
All right, and we have, again, as I mentioned, 5 flecks. I have 90 left. That's it, and that's going to be completely sold out. Is that the end of our? All right, we have 16 more seconds.
On this?
Yeah, 13.
So you want to talk 16?
We have 10 more seconds.
Okay.
10.
So look at the thing with the fire opal here on this. This is a jelly opal, but you see you get every single color that comes out of that deposit. Every single color. You've got the reds, the oranges, the whites, the platinums.
All right, here we go. Wrap up on that one. And now we're going to move on to this. This is such a good deal for this, you guys. You ready?
You gotta be.
Two strands of lapis, $39.90. Okay. Oh, and by the way, yeah, sterling silver extender on the back. Okay, that's nuts. That is nuts.
Do you know, if I just told you what the sterling silver extender cost, I think that you would go, what? This isn't even on planet Earth reality as far as price, okay? Don't ever think that you're gonna be able to buy this. And again, I could understand that if this was like even a bad design, but it's not. It's super high grade lapis, some of the highest grade lapis that you can buy. Totally high blue. That's all natural. There's no treatment done to this, no anything. This is all natural. To get this quality of lapis is virtually impossible. Like I said, if I could sit down here with you right now, we could go through and have a little talk, you know? And I could show you what the sterling silver findings cost. You would just go, how can they do that? Well, the thing is, you can't do it.
It's crazy. Yeah. All right, and it's going to be sold out, so we got to keep moving on. All right, here we go. My ring and my finger. I do love this ring. It instead was $169.90, is now $69.90, so $100 off. First off, girls, look at the sterling silver. Oh, and then I love that inlay, and that's a really kind of a modern take on an inlay.
This is very contemporary. We don't have a lot of these, and I don't know if we've got all the sizes, but we do. And this, what makes this so, not just the contemporary look, this is red skin turquoise. The only way you can get this is out of a private collection. This mine was flooded out over 8 years ago. We have people begging to buy the rough material, literally begging to buy the rough material on this. Look at this. You wouldn't look at the clarity on that. Okay,
oh
everyone, you saw the other one.
Yeah.
They're all going to be uniquely different in their own right. You're truly buying a one-of-a-kind design. Again, go back to the fact you couldn't buy the silver, and you sure couldn't buy the turquoise, and even come close. This wouldn't even cover your labor cost.
That's insane.
Is what you're selling
and
for.
the retail, or the appraised value is almost $250. Like, isn't that awesome to get such a good bargain? We have 5 through 10 available. Boy, that's kind of cool.
Okay.
And do not hang up on that. All right, one more lapis piece we're going to talk about. It's our last 5 and 5.
This is ridiculous.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, you see the price?
Amazing.
I mean, come on, guys. You know, like, do you know that it takes 3 pounds of lapis to cut this? And this isn't low grade, B grade lapis. This is all A grade lapis. So here again, if you've been now there's not a lot of these. So if you want to grab something like this, you need to grab it, because when these are gone, they're gone. Could I do this necklace again? Absolutely. Are you going to pay $59? Absolutely not. I mean, even for originally, I think that we were like almost in the 140 range on this or something when we originally built this.
139.
And do you know, for me to even be able to come in at that price, do you know the only way I can do that is because I go buy the rough. I hand select the rough myself. We hand select the rough. We do all the cutting. Everything is done by us. Okay, you know. I don't know how you could even do that.
All right, the Emmy is now sold out.
Congratulations.
Oh, and do not miss out. I think the lapis just sold out too. Yeah, you girls get it. We love it, right? The smaller lapis necklace is now sold out, the double strand. Yeah, I want to give you a reminder from earlier. Now, all the pieces from the Kingman, we had those killer earrings, that insanely fabulous cuff. Here's what I have left in the big ring, okay? So here we go. Let me do sizing updates for you. This is brand new. It's 5 flex pays on it, and here's what I have available. I have 6 through 10 now. That's the good news. The bad news is I only have a couple in each size. So if you were kind of waiting or thinking about it, this is your moment to get it. We will not do this collection again because it was a one and done. I mean, this is literally the best of the best from his Kingman collection. Stones from 5 years ago that he's been holding on to. You've been hanging on to those.
This is the last of the rough, and I was just...
So pretty.
It's
you
one
just
of those
said
things,
you went for it, right?
Yeah, I mean, I had to think about it a lot of time. I cried and everything, but then I thought, you know what? It's just got to do something with it and go ahead and do it. Yeah, but we held the price. Okay, here again, if I did that, could I build this ring? Yes. Could I build it even close to that price? Absolutely not.
No.
You'd be looking minimum 3 times the amount of money, or probably closer to 5.
Okay, and just so you know, 560 sold just from showing it. We're down to the final 100.
They're absolutely gone.
This is it, right?
There is no way to redo this.
And that's a full cabochon, you guys. It's not a doublet. It's not faux. It's not whatever. I always
Mondo turquoise.
I think when people see a big piece like this, because you don't do that big
they think
anymore,
it's a doublet.
They think it's a doublet or it's some kind of faux-ish thingy, and it's not. It is the real deal. All right, so you're ready for some more brand new, girls? Who doesn't love the minty, gorgeous color of what you're seeing right now? Now, let me really blow your mind, because there's 3 pieces to the collection. We're gonna start with the triple strand necklace. Just gorgeous, the best color. Look what is still to come. A matching necklace with this amazing pendant, and check out these really highly collectible, what I consider gallery style earrings to go back to it. So Jay, the first piece up is going to be the triple strand. Okay,
here's the thing. Okay, the necklaces are a brand new material. We're calling it tropical amazonite because it looks like the material out of Brazil. We found this in Madagascar.
No kidding.
If you didn't know the difference, you would probably think this was aquamarine. You wouldn't really know the difference.
That's very true.
Okay, this is the highest grade amazonite that you can buy. I mean, it's phenomenal. It almost looks like aquamarine. It's not. It's actually amazonite. Now, that is standard amazonite right there. Okay, that's what standard amazonite looks like. That isn't this material, but that's what it normally looks like. Okay, do you see that's what you have. Now, this is the material. That's the tropical amazonite that we got. This is like super high grade. It almost has like an aqua color to it. Now, the pendant, when we get to the necklace with the pendant and the earrings, that's another amazonite that I got out of Mozambique. So you've got a combination of material from Madagascar and material from Mozambique. The 3-strand, though, I have to tell you, if you like, it's a very different blue. It's a very calming.
It's like a spa blue.
Yeah, it's kind of like you know what it reminds me of? You've ever, like when I fly in the Caribbean and I fly my plane, one of the things I think that's really funny is when you fly in a private aircraft and you know, you're flying a lot lower than you're flying in like a jet or something, people always make the comment, they always go, you can always, all of a sudden you hear somebody in the back go, whoa. And what it is that color. Well, you go out and you know, it's just a calming, just a beautiful, I don't know how to, like
it's almost undescribable.
Yeah, and you can see the sand in it, and you can see it's not deep, and you just see this beautiful color like this. It's very soothing, very calming, which is good because when you fly with me over water, most people are a little excited, you know, so it does have a calming effect. But I have to tell you, of all the amazonite that I've worked with in my life, This is some of the highest grade, most unusual rough material that I've ever been able to get. And you're getting to see it. This is the very first time that we've got to use this material.
And just as a little side note, no free shipping on it too. So, and again, if you love exotic stones, if you
Check
love
that out.
stones,
That's a great shot.
It's a really good shot. I just think the color is almost, think about spa blue or something. It is almost indescribable and looks great. And here's what surprised you is you'll wear it right now. You can wear it with white and khakis and things like this. But when you go into your browns and then you wear it with some of your blues, it's magical. When you wear this with gray in the wintertime, it's gorgeous. So this is very much a year-round piece, even though it's that sweet light blue color. You're just gonna find you wear it with so many other pieces. We're gonna say hi to Bobby in California. Hi, Bobby, you're on with Suzanne and with Jay, welcome.
Hi, Suzanne and Jay. This is wonderful to talk to both of you. I just got the ring, the turquoise ring.
The big one.
Oh, you got the big one?
Oh, the Mongo.
Wait till you get it home.
Oh, I can't wait. About maybe 3 or 4 years ago, I got the beautiful, I think it was probably a long one, 36 inches or maybe a little shorter, of the turquoise and purple. It's just stunning. Absolutely. I get compliments all the time. I watch you all the time. You're just a doll. You're just absolutely delightful to watch and to listen to. And I thank you so much for all of your wonderful things that you bring us. Just delightful, really.
Well,
just delightful.
Thank you. You're making me turn red here, but thank you very much. You know, and it's not just me. I mean, I have a big team.
I
really.
thought it was me. I thought it was me as making you
But
turn red.
I tell you what, Bobby, I'm going to give you my wife's phone number. Can you call her and tell her how wonderful I am? Okay? Because there's a debate. There's a debate in our family that I'm not that wonderful.
You're not that great.
But thank you very much. But
Bobby,
really, you're making me
thanks,
blush.
honey.
Thank
It's great
you.
chatting with you.
Absolutely. Thanks, you guys.
Yeah, you're a
Great
sweetheart.
evening.
And sorry it took so long to get
Awesome.
to you. You
Thank
take care.
Thanks, Bobby. And I love it too. Yes, no, he is really an amazing guy. I mean, he's very self-deprecating, which is part of his charm. But I will tell you personally as well, because I've been able to hang out with Jay for a little bit, and of course his lovely wife Sheila, and never will you have a better time, quite frankly. And you always have something interesting. Always something interesting going on. And there's never a dull moment in Jay King's life, I swear to you. All right, I have to give you an update. Already over 100 necklaces have been ordered. Jay, you know, let's say they're brand new to your collection. Why would this be a good way to try the line?
Well, you know what's cool with this is, number one, you're getting something that you're not going to see anywhere. You're not going to see this material anywhere else. I don't know of anybody else that even has this material. We just obtained it. Maybe I know it sounds like a long time, but for us, it's not. About a year ago is when we got the material. You know, buying the material, and actually when you find the material, is sometimes the easy part. It's transporting the material. Now, you have to understand, this comes out of Madagascar. This doesn't come out of some big commercial mine. They literally, this is pick and shovel. They don't even have a wheelbarrow at this site. It's all pick and shovel. They backpack it out on these trails, and they take it down to like a road, and they have somebody there that stays right there. They have this little shack, and they keep bringing it down, bringing it down, bringing it down until they have enough material. And then when they have enough material, they hire kind of like a lorry truck, a little small little truck, and they load it up and they take it to an area where we could actually put it in a container, put it on a ship, and then we send it to our lapidary department, or our lapidarists, and they start cutting it up. But if you like new, if you like different, if you like unusual, if you like things that you're not going to see elsewhere, this is the thing you want to do. Now, here's some matching pieces. Okay, so let's say you got the 3-strand. Okay, if you get this, you can see what Sue's done here, right? Right. I mean, it just gives you so much flexibility. You could, and on this, it's got the 2 3/4 inch extender, so you can move it up, you can put it down, you can layer. You could take that 3-strander, you could tersade it. But on the necklace and pendant and the earrings, you've got 2 different Amazonites. You've got the Madagascar Amazonite, the tropical Amazonite, and then in the earrings and the pendant, Sue's showing you right now, that is a very unique, rare material that we got out of Mozambique. When we were in Mozambique, we were actually buying sapphire. We were on the sapphire quest, I like to call it, and that's when we found that particular material. And that's really kind of fun about what we do, and kind of things always start where we're going to look for something, and then once you get to the miners, they have other miner friends, and then you would never, you always, or it's always, I go on a trip, I think I'm going to do one thing, and then I think, that's all I'm going to get. Right. And then all of a sudden I'll find 5, 6, 7, 8 new materials, and you're just like, wow, and that's so cool. But that's kind of how it works. And then sometimes you go and you see that one material, and that's it.
He's like, well, there you go.
That's all
but you never know what to expect.
So you never know what you expect. Well, and this, though, is very unique. And if you see the silver work on it, it's totally cool. That's
what I just wanted to point out, too, because we talked about something that's highly unusual. To me, these are that gallery level. This is the kind of jewelry that you put on, and I swear, if anybody of your friends or anybody who sees you who knows jewelry will think you went to a beautiful gallery in Santa Fe or Taos or something like that, and you spent hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars to get this look. The silver work on this is so distinct, it's so unusual, it's so inviting, it's so wearable because it is so unique. It's not like, oh, everybody's wearing the herringbone out tonight. This is really that showstopper. And I'll tell you, we're very limited, and again, this is a one and doneer as well. So if you like to be the one gal on your block or at work or in the neighborhood or in your city or whatever it is who really likes stunning pieces, I think this is the perfect choice. We have flex on everything. Now this is interesting. These are the lowest prices we've ever offered on the necklace and on the earring. So you're never getting a better offer than right now. And also if you are brand new, remember you can always wear the necklace by itself. You can grab that collar that we featured earlier that's on sale, lowest price ever, and put that pendant on the collar and then add it and layer it like this. That would be amazing. But do not miss out. On both pieces, I have less than 70 each, and then this is going to be completely sold out like the other items in the hour. But Jay, I love this because it's very high-end, very gallery, one-of-a-kind piece, really.
They're one-of-a-kind pieces, and they're really pieces of wearable art. I mean, number one, even if you went to somebody's gallery, they wouldn't even have access to the rough material unless they were in Mozambique and they brought some home in the suitcase, or maybe they were in Madagascar, and they just happened to be in the middle of nowhere.
That's a great, that's a great
and find it. So, but here's the thing with this, and the reason I get excited about it, it's the quality of the material. It's the look of this. Now, I've been doing this for 40 plus years. And I will say this by far is some of the highest grade, both of these are the highest grade Amazonites I've ever had the pleasure of actually working with.
And they're huge, huge stones.
To be honest with you, in the field, there's just some basic tests you can do. I had no clue this was Amazonite even when we bought it.
No kidding.
I had no idea what the rough was. We sent it in to get it tested. We have two places we send to get it tested. They both came back as Amazonite. But here again, usually when you have Amazonite, it's more of a green color. Yeah. It's more green, not blue like this. This is almost like aquamarine blue.
It's just it's a tranquil, gorgeous blue. It's such a stunner, and it's going to look fantastic. And again, this is very easy. I'm wearing black. It could be a black turtleneck, and that will be amazing, popping out of a black turtleneck in the wintertime. All right, we're going to wrap up on this. Be patient, stay on the line, or I would recommend go to hsn.com. That way you can click a couple clicks and you beat everybody else. That's why I like .com. You get there faster than other people can. If you're on the phone, so stay right there. We got you covered, but I'll keep you updated. All right, I'm going to show you this great ring. I remember actually when Jay launched this ring, it looks like you're wearing a stack ring, like 3 different rings, but it's all built into one. This is on sale. You ready for this? Down to $49.90. Do you remember, Jay, where these stones came from?
This is red. This is Redskin.
Is it Redskin?
So this is really good. And Lynn and I were just on. We showed this, and there's just a few left, guys. We sold.
There's 70.
We sold over 3/4 of them, over 3/4. And this is the last of the last. There's no way. And again, you couldn't build it for that. There's just no way. I mean, you couldn't even come close. And
I'm going to give you sizes real quick because this is the last time you'll see it. We're getting it. 5, 6, and 7, and 8. 5 through 8. All right, there it is. Just want to give you a peek before it's gone. All right, here we go. You guys saw this earlier, and I love it because you tune in for Jay's shows and you get as excited as I do about it. We're now going to talk about a brand new mine find. Now, if you're brand new to watching Jay's collection and you're like, well, what does that mean? It means no one's seen this before. And Jay has been now with us for 22 years, and that's a big, big deal. We have 3 elements to this, really 4. It's funny when I talk about the necklaces. You get the faceted necklace with the big pendant. You have your choice of the earrings to go back to it, and I'm going to pop in the screen here. The ring is available. So I have 3 pieces in this collection. So Jay, where in the world did you find the strawberry quartz?
Okay, and this is a new mine find. It's out of Brazil. And right here, when this, like you see in the light, if you could see this, this is like ruby red. It's like ruby red, and then the necklace is more of a strawberry. This is a natural, we're calling it strawberry quartz. It's a natural quartz. I have never in my lifetime of doing this ever seen this material. When I got it, I was just blown away. Wow. I didn't have a lot. In fact, we burnt through almost over 90% of the rough that we had just to do this suite right here.
Wow.
This is one of those things that, and here again, I always tell everybody this, I sincerely mean this, we all have budgets, okay? Even I do, okay? There are certain people in my family that don't believe in budgets.
Sheila does not, but Jay does.
Budget. I can say that. Well, I do. I do. And but I will tell you right now, this is one of those things, especially with FlexPay. You might want to. You know, I'm not trying to talk you into anything, but if you like this, if you like new, if you like different, if you like the idea of mine finds and new things that nobody else is going to have, I don't even know if I'll ever be able to get, you can see the redness in this, do you see?
It's crazy.
We use the darker red material with the silver, actually because it has a silver backing, but if you get real close on this, you're gonna see this is like a ruby red. There's on Sue, you can see we got, when you're back off of it a little bit on the lighting, it is just phenomenal. This is all natural. You know, quartzes come in many colors. You know, amethyst is quartz.
Look, that's a great
quartz,
shot on
quartz.
Sue.
You see this right here? But this is brand new. This is a world launch of this. Nobody ever has it. And you know, I've been begging these guys for more of this material, see if I could get more of this rough. And right now, they have none. They ran into this little pocket. They're basically amethyst miners, but they ran into one little small pocket, and they had that. I bought everything that they had. They had one barrel. That's it.
And I just want to show you guys. I'm going to take this off. Stay with me, everybody, because I want you to see this.
Look at
If
the
this
color
was
of
a
this.
cuff, if that was a cuff, look how big that stone would be. That's just to give you perspective, because I think sometimes when you're home, you're like, how small is that? So is that not just so absolutely gorgeous? That's all sterling silver. Please remember, you also get the pendant.
Look at the back on this.
Look at this.
Look, this is solid sterling silver sheet material.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Look at that. Isn't that
so
amazing?
here's what I need you to do. I have about 80 necklaces left. So that's your last look at this. It's on its way to selling out. And don't forget, you get the extender. I like all the basics because some of you might be brand new and wonder, but it's 18 inches and a 2 3/4 inch silver extender to work with. Okay, so we have something going on all week, and